I've been planning on creating this video for quite some time, but now I think this is perfect moment because I have a lot of videos on YouTube decreasing my views and watch time. I especially have one. Let me see where it is. Actually, 3 minutes. I think that should, yeah. YouTube decreased watch time of my video on war damages from 38 to 6 seconds in just 3 minutes. So this is almost real time. And then finally, this one is really too much, but before that I need to mention several videos where YouTube was decreasing my views in real time. So this was happening in real time. And as I said, this one is really too much, so YouTube cannot fix their own issues, mostly consistency issues, which are caused by brutally decreasing or deleting or whatever my views, and also brutally decreasing my watch time. So I had here in this video described there were several problems, but the most surprising one for me, because I'm an engineer, both software and hardware. I was working at the lowest possible level of both machine and programs. So the most surprising for me was that overall analytics, which are here, was showing different values, and I think that they're still showing different values for yesterday. So it's now 61, but it was 51, and this was also fixed. So in simple overall analytics, I had different values than in advanced analytics, and I think they still haven't fixed 3rd December. So it says here 9, but if I go here, so I noticed that I explained that in this video that I just published, and I'm going now to show that this is still an issue. So if I go to date, and if I go to 3rd, so 3rd December, it says 16. So they stole 7 views from me, but they forgot to fix it here. And it can be seen in that video that I just showed that it was here 51. Sorry, it was here 61 all the time, but it was 51 in simple analytics. These are overall analytics, and I also noticed problems, inconsistencies with this count and count in a list which I open here, but maybe this can be the problem with the because I haven't exported this, although nothing says here about exporting. It should be here at the end about exporting, because I was checking out this yesterday, these values, and they were okay. And I think that so exporting is not available for the current view. So that was also the problem, and I also found here the problem with this date, which was incorrect. It says here 6, but it's actually 7. 5 videos should be different value. So I explained everything in the in that video, and now I'm going to show the book, which is actually this is now 134, and it was around 112 when I was recording that last video that I published. So the topic of this video is video that I uploaded I think 2 years ago. I can check out right away. So Zakas, Nicholas Zakas, American Greek, one of the best, one of the top world's JavaScript or ECMAScript programmers, or maybe engineers. I don't know how he introduces himself. So let's see when this is when this video is uploaded. So this video is something that I would suggest both YouTube and Google and Twitter and Facebook to watch before they continue to block me. So 10th of June 2021, because they're just web developers and I'm an engineer. As I said, I was working at the lowest possible levels of both machine and and programs or applications, whatever. So just quickly to show how Twitter is blocking me. They're blocking me in 3 different ways. So far I will create video and timeline of that blocking, and Facebook is also blocking me. They're still blocking me, as a matter of fact. So Facebook was shadow banning me in real time. So in real time, in the context of international organized crime, and they're still shadow banning me, sort of, because they're showing my public profile as private in order to prevent people to search about international organized crime, because if it's private they cannot search anything, nothing will be shown, as I showed in my video. And Twitter is still blocking me when I'm not logged in, of course, and this is the whole point. So they are showing only one tweet of, I don't know, here probably more than 100 tweets, maybe even more, or maybe even 200, and they're showing only one tweet. So Twitter is showing only one tweet when I try to access my account, and of course when I'm not logged in. So I showed that video. I recommend they watch that video, because I solved the problem in the book of that guy Nicholas C. Zakas. He is the first author of that book. Book is called Professional Ajax, 3rd edition, but for some, or maybe it's 2nd edition, I'm not really sure. But what I can do, I can try to find Service and DOM, Wrox, yeah, it's here. It's not me. Okay, so let's see what book is in question. Maybe it's really yeah, it's second edition, my fault, because I wasn't able to find, I thought it's third edition, but I wasn't able to find the third edition. So this is that there are actually two threads here. This is one of them. Both of these two threads are shown in that video that I just searched here. So Zakas. So these threads are shown here, but I should have added I don't know if I added links. No, I haven't added links to these two threads. I will do it right away, right when I finish with this video. So I recommend YouTube and Twitter and Google, because Google is also blocking me big time, and Facebook. Watch that video about Nicholas Zakas, because I solved problem from his book. He is the first author of that book. So example given in his book would not work. I asked him to solve it. He wasn't able to solve it, as can be seen in that video and in the in this another thread. So I remember I stayed the whole night, and in the morning I solved that, and I sent him the solution. Actually, the problem was not related to JavaScript, because Nicholas Zakas is, as I said, one of the top experts in JavaScript and ECMAScript. I even think that he's a part of the committee which is in charge of working on standard for ECMAScript. So I'm not going to explain what ECMAScript is. That would be really too much. You can search that on Wikipedia, on internet, and so on and so on. So this guy is top class, and I'm about to show some more details about him. So I solved the problem that he could not solve, and after I solved that and sent him the solution, he didn't respond anymore. Other details can be found in that in this and other thread which are described in video on Zakas that I showed. So I'm now going to give more details about Zakas. So I don't know if I finished my sentence. So this video is for all these social networks that I just named. So YouTube, Google, or maybe first Google, because they're parent company of YouTube. So Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social networks and services that I might join, such as LinkedIn or maybe Instagram, and so on and so on. So they should watch this video before they start or they continue to block me, which of course doesn't mean that I'm special by any means. It just means that they cannot make a fool of me. And as can be seen in this in description of this video, so YouTube still cannot fix their own problems caused by brutally stealing my views for almost 3.5 months. Stealing my views, and I should that here, watch time. So that would be all about them, and that would be this will be the title of the video. So title of this video will be video that YouTube, Google and so on and other social network services should watch before they continue or start to block me. Now about Nicholas C. Zakas, this is his page at O'Reilly. If you are into reading that's second edition, reading programming books, and I think that O'Reilly also had some other books. You definitely know O'Reilly. I read a lot of their books that they published. I don't know why Wrox is here, because it's not O'Reilly. This is O'Reilly. And this, as far as I remember, it says here O'Reilly. This should be Wrox. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think they have some collaboration with other publishers. But anyways, so this is his bio. Nicholas Zakas is a web software engineer, engineer who specializes into and so on, HTML, CSS, XSLT. I was using that as well. Principal front at Yahoo. To Yahoo, user interface YUI library, having written the cookie and so on. Profiler, very nice. YUI test, I don't know, I cannot remember if I used that, but anyways. So Nicholas is the author of Professional JavaScript Web Developers. These are all popular books. Professional Ajax, contribute to other books and so on. Regularly gives talks JavaScript at companies such as Yahoo, LinkedIn, Google and NASA, and conferences such as Ajax Experience, Rich Web Experience, and so on. Writing and speaking, and so on. This is his Twitter. Next up, I show this, something that is not mentioned in his bio there. So it says here ESLint. So everyone who was using lint for I think it was C, just C, not C++, knows what this thing is. So it's so-called linter. So this guy is author. He created ESLint. ES is probably for ECMAScript. This is tool for identifying problems and so on in JavaScript code. Created by Nicholas Zakas. I haven't really used it much. MIT license and so on. So this guy is a world's top expert in the field, and he could not solve the problem. And I haven't finished the sentence about that. So he could not solve the problem because it was not actually about JavaScript, but it was about system. But operating system, the problem was with the formatting of one of the files. The new line was missing, as far as I remember. So I had the same problem with one tool. Actually, it was not tool, it was debugger. Well, debugger is a tool. No, actually, it was simulator, which contains debugger of assembly language. That was created by Micronos company that I was working. I was working in that company. So this is described in my CV. This is video about my CV. So he could not solve that because he was only software engineer, not hardware engineer, because in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, software and hardware are two sides of the same coin. So if you want to solve all problems that you can come across, or problem, or problem that someone can think of, you need to know both hardware and software, not the other way around. There's no any other way to solve real problems in both hardware and software, because these two cannot be separated. Okay, so this, okay, never mind something regarding this video. So that would be all on the book that web developers from social networks I named need to see. So they need to see this video before they continue blocking me. It's for their own good, and of course they also need to see my videos on top lawyers on Serbia, and also on so these are all top lawyers on Serbia, this one, and they don't have the guts to answer me. And also same goes for International Bar Association. This is the video, so they just blocked me. So it would be really hard for these social networks to find a lawyer who will defend them if they continue, or if they start to block me, in case if I open some new account in social networks that I'm not using currently.